MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Number 31, a lefty from North Carolina against the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now at the plate, Jackson Kaiser. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be.
He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Stepping in now, number 26. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll check in here at 277. 10 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Misses, ball 2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Striding into the box, Travis Barnhart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Adam Wiley.
Stepping in, Adam Wiley. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
In now, Zach Huddleston, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
And he falls behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And that misses 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 2-2 fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Dave Lawrence, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers and 16 RBIs. He's set. The 0-1.
At the ball.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
So now to the plate, Corey Tate, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here comes the 0-1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. St. Louis is out in front, 2-0. Number 40 gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up to the plate, number 22. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the right fielder, number 22.
The pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Score.
At the plate now, Jonathan Gore, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
2 balls and a strike to count. Nobody out, runner on first. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. Randy Stewart is on deck. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Full count, here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Randy Stewart, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The first baseman, Chris Buckley.
Digging in, Chris Buckley. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Has a look, now the pitch. Strike called, 2-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
From the stretch, weak grounder down the line at third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So striding forward now, Hugh Trotter. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. From the belt, the pitch. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Joshua File. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. Drilled down the line, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Into the box, number 40. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackson Kaiser.
Ready now, Jackson Kaiser. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, number 26, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Down and away, ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season. And it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
In now, Travis Barnhart. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 to him now. 3 runs already home here. Squared that one up just a little late. Three and 1. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. A payoff pitch one more time. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Wiley. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
0-2, here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Barnhart is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Stephen Morris is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Standing in now, Zach Huddleston, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On a line, that's a base hit. Wiley rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe, and it's now a 6-run lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box now, Dave Lawrence, and it's fouled away. Morris throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Phillies 1. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Lee Trotter. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
A ball and a strike. 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
1 strike.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Drilled on the ground is short. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And now it'll be the catcher, Jeff Collins. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the third baseman, Corey Burke.
Now at the plate, Corey Burke. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 on its way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And he fouls this one off. Trotter stands at first with 1 out. Just hung in there on that one.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's another 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Stephen Morris, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off 2-2 now. Fouled off. pops this one up. In comes the left fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, one error, and a runner left stranded. We've played 2 full. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Corey Tate.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and a strike to count. The pitch. And that misses 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping up now, Joshua File. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. File is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 4th home run for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Man, I'm not sure what the thinking is right there. You've got the pitcher on deck, and you groove one in there on a 3-1 count. I don't understand the logic in that one.
At the plate now, number 40, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
It's out, 1-1.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Jackson Kaiser. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
A ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Froze him for strike three, and that retires the side. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. We play 2.5. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Phillies 1. Ready for another chance? Number 22, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Hit out towards second, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. And he'll get in there safely. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
At the plate, Jonathan Gore, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A runner at second, nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
The count is 1-2.
Pitch popped up. Tate is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy Stewart.
Now to the plate, Randy Stewart. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now an 8-2 game.
Hey guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. In now, Chris Buckley. There he goes. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
One out and a runner on second base. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kaiser is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Hugh Trotter.
Now at the plate, Hugh Trotter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ripped down the line. The 0-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. Number 26 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. Cards lead it 8-2. Ready for another shot now, number 26, as we begin the top of the 4th.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stewart arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Travis Barnhart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now. 3-2. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Adam Wiley.
Standing in now, Adam Wiley. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 8 runs and even 10 hits and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. There goes the runner. Popped into the air, back behind second. Trotter is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Zach Huddleston.
Digging in and looking for more, Zach Huddleston. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. First offering on its way. And he lays off there. 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cards leave one, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Leading off the inning, Lee Trotter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Trotter, originally from down under in Australia. This is his first year at the big league level. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
Ball one. Ball, that's out.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. The 2-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Into the box, Jeff Collins. Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a two-run shot to left center. Sixth home run on the season for him, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So now to the plate, Corey Burke. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
No outs, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Third home run for him on the year, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Stephen Morris will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, number 22. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Jonathan Gore waits on deck. There's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Gore. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
One 0 count. Here it is. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit ball to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy Stewart.
Digging in once again, Randy Stewart, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now an 8-6 ball game.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Chris Buckley is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We played 4 full. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Phillies 6. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Dave Lawrence. Here's the pitch. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Corey Tate.
At the plate, Corey Tate. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Joshua File, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
To the plate now, number 40. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with 1 gone as he puts this one down. There's 1 on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Plate, Jackson Kaiser. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A ball and no strikes. Two out with the man at first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trotter is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Phillies 6. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Hugh Trotter.
The second baseman, Hugh Trotter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
A 1-0 delivery. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Up next to Philadelphia, the center fielder, Lee Trotter.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Lee Trotter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The next 0-2. Hit in the air to center field. Kaiser is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Jeff Collins.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jeff Collins, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Popped up. Wiley waits on it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. Matt Faulkner takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Phillies, number 41, Matt Faulkner.
Digging in, number 26 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate, Travis Barnhart, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Bases are empty, one man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Adam Wiley. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. The 0-1 on its way. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate now, Zach Huddleston, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
In now, Dave Lawrence, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Phillies 6. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Corey Burke.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Comes set and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Huddleston is there and he makes the catch for the out.
The pitcher, number 41, Matt Faulkner.
Mike Morrison will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Morrison.
Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with one away in the inning.
Number 22.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 22. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Comes set with the 0-1.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies as the lead holds at 10-6. Number 11 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 11.
Seventh inning ready to roll. And here comes the first baseman, Corey Tate.
Corey Tate.
Here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The pitch. Hit hard. Foul. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Full count. 3-2. Joshua File is on deck. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Joshua File. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Number 22 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, Number 40.
Number 34 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that misses, ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hit on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as the lead holds at 10-6. Tyler Martin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Martin.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jonathan Gore.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy.
So stepping in, Randy Stewart. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ground ball right side. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Buckley, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order as the lead holds at 10-6. Into the box, Jackson Kaiser. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Jackson Kaiser.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Now batting, number 26.
Stepping in, number 26. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Travis Barnhart waits on deck. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Dero. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 0-2 delivery. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! Back-to-back homers. And good for him. Travis Barnhart has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Eric Downing comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Downing. The batter, the third baseman, Adam Wiley.
So now to the plate, Adam Wiley, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Ready on 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, Zach Huddleston, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. The 2-2.
I can't live full.
Line hard to the left side. Foul. Another full count pitch home. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Phillies 6. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Hugh Trotter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch.
Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another full count pitch home. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Lee Trotter. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit. Plate now, Jeff Collins, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Huddleston will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Corey Burke.
Digging in, Corey Burke. First pitch of the at-bat. And a knuckleball over the outside corner. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking on that left is bad. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Trent Getz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 2, Trent Getz.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw into second. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
To the plate now, number 22, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Phillies 8. Number 28 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 28.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be the speed threat, Dave Lawrence. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 22 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the first baseman, Corey Tate.
Standing in, Corey Tate. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
In now, Joshua File, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Number 23 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A ball and no strikes. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-0 home. And there's ball 3.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Jackson Kaiser. From the stretch. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Cards strand a couple. They're still up 12-8. Jamie Roy will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 46, Jamie.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring forth the power-speed combination. Jonathan Gore.
Not shortstop, Jonathan Gore.
Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3. Here it comes, the 3-0. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Stepping into the box, Randy Stewart. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. High pop-up. Wiley has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 25, Chris Buckley.
Into the box now, Chris Buckley. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A ball hit softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Hugh Trotter.
Settling in now, Hugh Trotter. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
12-8 is the way this contest ends. St. Louis jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 40 notches his 3rd win of the year. Number 31 was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.